Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my approximation of When She Loved Me, written by Randy Newman. It was composed for the film Toy Story 2, 1999, and sung by Sarah McLachlan. Anyway, it's a lovely tune. It's a kind of soft ballad. It comes in a poignant, emotional moment within the film. I'm not really a big fan of the Toy Story films. I think I've seen this once. And this is just a nice piece of music that my wife would originally play on the piano when I learned it, because I thought it's just a really nice tune. I think recently I'm kind of interested in songs that can not just convey an emotion, but can generate an emotion in the listener, and that doesn't necessarily have to be like a sad, melancholy emotion. It can be like, generating positive, uplifting, mood-changing emotions, and I think that's really interesting. I think that's what this song does. It does create this very kind of sentimental, melancholic, bittersweet kind of emotion in the listener, and I'm sure it's one of those universal things that everyone can relate to that, or think about something in their life where you've lost that connection with someone. I think I haven't really studied the song lyrics, but I think it's about a parent and daughter, that relationship, and the daughter growing up and moving away, and the parents' reaction to that and having to deal with that emotionally. But taking that specific context out of it, if you just think about a situation where people have moved apart, or they've moved away, or they've just left, and that's it's a sad thing. And I say it's bittersweet because you're thinking back at the beautiful times that you have with that person, and I think that's a really nice message, and it's a nice thing to think about. Anyway, let's come over to the piano and I'll show you some of the interesting chords within this piece of music. Okay, this piece is in F major, and it starts with these little thirds, so which is a lovely little intro. And then the verse chords are really interesting, I think. So it goes, so that's F, G minor, and then like F first inversion, or F over A. And then this is cool, so it goes B minor, B flat, the fourth, and this, it's a G7, first inversion, so you got B there, and kind of like a sus, C sus to like a C7. And then there you've got kind of, looks like an A7, I suppose, or a D flat diminished, D minor, kind of 4/5. And then sometimes it lands on this chord, which isn't. It's a F7 over A. And then the little bridge bit, so up to the 4, the B flat. Right, I'll play it up here, so. Ooh. And this bit's nice, it's like. So. So I've noticed that Randy Newman does this quite a lot. The lines in the bass, or the bass movement, are often quite stepwise. In this particular piece, anyway. And that's just so F over C, B flat, and then this is a G7 second inversion. So with the D on the in a little pinky, and then it's the same chord, but you're just moving it down from the second inversion to the first inversion, back to the fifth, the C7. And then the little turnaround section, it plays the intro piece, it picks up that kind of, that C minor, and then like a B minor, a B flat minor. This next section is quite difficult. So I think that's like D minor, D flat, diminished, and then F over C. G7 first inversion. And that's like a G diminished over B flat, F over A, and that is like a F6 over A flat, which is a bit weird. And then you've got this, I don't really know what it is, so I think in the music it's shown as like a E flat over B flat, so it kind of gives this quality. A7, back to the D minor, and then you've got B flat minor, C7, A flat minor, to B7, B flat 7, and you outline a, well, it's like an F minor shape, and then this is F sharp, G flat over D flat, and then this is weird, but this is what it says in the sheet music. It says it's a flat minor over C, up to the C7 first inversion, or C7 starting on the E. So these chords, you got to learn them and learn the, I guess, the sequence of them. And they're a bit odd, but they fit really nicely with the melody, the vocal melody that's going on. And then you're back into the yeah, and then it finishes on the It's a really beautiful song. It's very tender. It's got nice chord movements, and it's got nice sections of tension and resolution throughout. There's descending chords. Yeah, it's really lovely. Thank you.